Welcome to the birthplace of college football. The State University of New Jersey, the campus of Rutgers in Piscataway, and we are ready for what ought to be a tremendous game today. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Indiana Hoosiers taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Hoosiers will get us started with the opening kickoff. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Scarlet Knights offense takes the field for the first time today. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Grab near the sticks. It's strong. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. He'll keep it himself. Discards a man.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert third and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So Indiana's offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Looking to pass, it's Cherry. Finds the tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Throws for the tight end. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And the Hoosiers will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. First down here for the offense. From the shotgun, the inside give. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. He'll do it himself. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. He fires a bullet to the right.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You've got to catch that and make that a pick.
Pressure coming. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes his connection. Tackled immediately after the catch. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. The D scoops it up, and everybody reverses field. Touchdown, Hoosiers! The defense with the scoop and score.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
He'll pull it on the read. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And the Scarlet Knights will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. They'll throw it on 1st down. Gets it out quickly.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Here on 3rd down, will they go back to the running game? They'll try to run for it. The Hoosiers have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Back to pass, it's Cherry. Throws to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Hoosiers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch, called for and made. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
A loss of 6 yards on the play.
Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. The Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch at the 30. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team.
Picked off. Bringing it back. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
Smashes it through for the PAT. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Pitt is delivering an offensive masterpiece so far. They've got to be loving this in the Steel City. They're up 14 over North Carolina. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be... Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll go to the ground. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. To throw, it's Cherry. Fires to the big fella. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Hoosiers are flying down the field.
Good enough for a first down.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And that ball is picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover 1. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They'll run it from the gun. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Dances away to buy time. Slips one guy, now he's loose. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. 2nd down coming up. To the ground with the back. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. The give out of the gun. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Cherry. Finds his man down the middle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the 1st half. This guy has been on a sack tear.
Didn't help themselves much on 1st down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 20. He's looking to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
Indiana, 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And here on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding, open.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. To the air, it's Cherry. Flips it out in the flat. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. He's looking to throw. Makes a connection. And they'll knock him down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. He's got his man. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He's going to pass. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Let's see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 48. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They're going to throw it again. Fires on the move. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misconnection, it's second down. He's looking to throw. The freshman able to get home with the sack. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Hoosiers decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Floating away. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Big opportunity here to get a little breathing room on 2nd and 4 from the 16. Got his man quickly. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Looking to move it through the air. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. He's looking to throw. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. First down for this offense. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd and 10 here. To the air, it's Cherry. Fires to the wideout. And this sophomore quarterback just put it out there a little too far. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. They're bringing heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. One more snap coming before halftime. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. That should be the final play of the first half. Offense gets set for second down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the birthplace of college football.
Just about set for the second half kickoff. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. That incompletion leads to second down and 10. Looking downfield, it's Cherry. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
You got to wonder if this offense is going to go for it here. They're trailing now by a lot. I know there's a lot of football still to go, and I know they're on their own end of the field, but just kind of get the feeling their defense hasn't gotten a ton of stops. They may need to stay out there, and they're going to need this quarterback to make a play.
Now this offense is back on the field. Wide out in motion. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got a man, it's strong. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Line getting set on second down. They're going to run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And this is going to be incomplete on third. And the Scarlet Knights will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Trying to find his man on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. The play action fake. They're trying to get to him. And they got him for the sack.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job, man. You've got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Back to throw, it's Cherry. Trying to know where to go, and the ball is loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Blocked! The heat got to him.
And every week you study this and you know which side you're going to attack and who you want to attack. And you could tell they wanted to attack the right side, brought all the guys from that direction, sneak through a little crack, come in, get their hands on the punt, and get the big block.
Give him 6 on the play. They'll mark it at the 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The Scarlet Knights are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. On second and goal, he gets another chance. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. up and over. Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Penn State is ahead early at Happy Valley, but that's not exactly Saquon out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by just 2 over Wisconsin. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. To the air. It's Cherry. Quick strike complete. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. From the gun, the running back has it. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Now the play fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up? Touchdown, Indiana! Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. That ball was squirting around on the field, finally corralled by the defense, and they turn it into 6.
And it's so hard defensively. Do I jump on it and make sure I get it, or do I scoop it up and try to make the big play? He chose to scoop it up, and it pays off, makes the big play, gets the touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Power football with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. He's off to the races. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And these offenses get in the rhythm. They're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
31, Indiana, 14.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting him to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. He'll field the punt and look for room. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Guys, it is Rutgers on top here at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. 2nd down now after the sack. He's looking to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. Movement here from the tight end. They'll leave it with him. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. One drive has already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out. Field goal is good. And they'll push that lead down a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Snagged in the middle. It's Foley. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. He's going to pass. Fires to the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Cherry. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13.
Brings up 2nd down.
Handoff from the gun. Oh, he gave him the dead leg. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And the Scarlet Knights have this offense rolling. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown, Rutgers! And the beatdown has ensued. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Clemson is putting on a show offensively. It feels like this one was over when they touched Howard's Rock. They're up by 35 over Georgia Tech. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That 1st down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 16. Scanning the field, it's Cherry. And his throw is incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. Rutgers has it back, and they'll send the offense back onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the 2nd half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Scarlet Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll keep it himself. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. At the 20, he's got space. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
A first down run in the red zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Trying to run it in. Touchdown, Rutgers! And the route is on. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Trying to start the drive with a pass. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Cherry. Dumps it to the back. Finds his man. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. He's looking to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. They've got the screen set up. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Hoosiers are on the move. Going up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the big fella. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. They want to just keep throwing it. Find space on the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Fires complete on the crosser. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. A shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off for the 4th time today.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the part each and every week, and that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.